My name is Jeff Houston. I'm here at Sam Weller Bookstore, and I'm going to read from Aldous Huxley, Brave New World. I've never read this book. It is on my to-do list. I'm here because I believe in freedom of speech, and I don't believe books should be banned. Pope used to come often. He said the stuff in the gourd was called mezcal, but Linda said it ought to be called soma. Only it made you feel afterwards. He hated Pope. He hated them all the men who came to see Linda. One afternoon when he had been playing with the other children, it was cold, he remembered, and there was snow on the mountains. He came back to the house and heard angry voices in the bedroom. There were women's voices. And they said words he didn't understand, but he knew they were dreadful words. Then suddenly, crash. Something was upset. He heard people moving about quickly, and there was another crash, and then a noise like hitting a mule, only not so bony. Then Linda screamed. "Oh, don't," she said. And he ran in, and there were 3 women in dark blankets. Linda was on the bed. One of the women was holding her wrist, another was lying across her legs so that she couldn't kick. The third was hitting her with a whip, once, twice, 3 times, and each time Linda screamed. Crying, he tugged at the fringe of the woman's blanket. "Please, please." With her free hand, she held him away. The whip came down again, and Linda screamed. He caught hold of the woman's enormous brown hand between his own and bit it with all his might. She cried out, wrenched her hand free, and gave him such a push that he fell down. While he was lying on the ground, she hit him 3 times with the whip. It hurt more than anything he had ever felt, like fire. The whip whistled again, fell, but this time it was Linda who screamed. "But why did they want to hurt you, Linda?" he asked that night. He was crying because the red marks of the whip on his back still hurt so terribly, but he was also crying because people were so beastly and unfair, and because he was only a little boy and couldn't do anything against them. Linda was crying too. She was growing up, but she wasn't big enough to fight against the 3 of them. It wasn't fair for her either. Why did they want to hurt you, Linda?